What is up, everyone? Technically Leonard here, doing something a little bit different tonight. Thought I would try something anyway. I guess you could call this a talking ride. If, by the way, if you wonder, if you notice, I'm kind of bouncing around, moving around a little bit. I'm actually doing this video while I'm on my exercise bike, my stationary bike, because got to get your fitness in, especially me. I need it. But anyway, hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is having a good week. As good as possible, anyway. Things are a mess right now, as everyone knows, but we just have to cope and deal with it the best we can. Don't blame me if you're protesting. I fully support that. It's a right, in fact. And for anyone who tells you protesting doesn't change things, they don't know history, because some of the biggest changes in the United States in history have resulted from protest of sorts. So yeah, I don't blame anyone for protesting. Be careful, be safe. Think before you do. Weigh your risks. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Not trying to get political, but it's a bit risky in the current political environment right now to be protesting, but you know, weigh your risks, know your environment, know your surroundings, be safe, be careful. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. By the way, just to prove that I'm, not crazy, bouncing around, I'll show you guys. I'm currently pedaling. Yeah, you can see my PJs and socks. Yay! You saw them. But anyway, this is a very real, very raw, very off the cuff kind of thing. So, wanted to see how it goes. I don't usually do long form, kind of unprompted videos, as most of you know. Most of my videos are actually kind of AI music that I write, but I use Suno AI to generate the words and music. So yeah, this is kind of a one-off kind of thing. See how it goes. If I get a lot of views, I might do more of it. If not, I might not ever do another one. Anyway, yeah. So I'm curious. What does everyone like to do for like your fitness routine? I know most of us have something that we do to stay healthy, and I'm just curious, what do you do? There's no right or wrong answers. I'm certainly not a fitness pro. As you can see, I'm an average guy at best, maybe slightly below average. And yeah, I'm definitely not a fitness pro. So anyway, do you like riding the stationary bike, exercise bike? Do you like lifting weights? I used to be, when I was younger, I was actually big into weightlifting in my teens, up to about my, I would say 18th, 19th year, and I kind of fell out of it due to a combination of circumstances. But yeah, essentially, when I was 18, I went into a kind of residential program. No, not, I've never been in any like legal trouble or anything. Um, Basically, I have a visual impairment. Yeah, if you notice, that's kind of why my eyes move around a lot. It's called nystagmus, and you can't control that when you have nystagmus. It's very uncontrollable, very inconvenient, very uncomfortable, can be in conversations and circumstances, but you know, because people are always like, why are your eyes always moving? And I have to explain it. And, you know, I'm not, it's nothing, I'm not disrespectful. It's nothing, you know, nothing wrong with me as far as my intellect or anything. It's just a visual impairment. I think I've gone into it a little bit on another video telling about my visual impairment. So I won't really get into that a whole lot on this one, but yeah. Um Basically I'm considered legally as if there is an illegally blind status, but yeah, I'm considered legally, air quotes, blind by the law. And that, you know, eh, it means whatever. For me, it means I cannot legally, air quotes again, cannot legally drive. And I don't, at least not on the road. I've, in my younger days, I, you know, rode go-karts, I rode four-wheelers. Back in the day, because, yeah, I'm old. Back in the day when I was a kid, we actually still had three-wheelers. Who remembers three-wheelers? Curious if many of my viewers are old enough to remember three-wheelers. Yeah, they were extremely kind of dangerous if you weren't careful. I was always careful. I never got hurt on a three-wheeler. Um, I could see how they were potentially dangerous because, you know, you had the two rear wheels. The back end of the three-wheeler was very stable. Front end, if you were not careful, not so much. You had to do a little bit of thinking and planning out what you were doing and be careful. But I was cool. I was always okay. But anyway, enough about that. I'm kind of rambling on, thinking as I ride. By the way, back to backtrack a little bit. If you work out, if you ride the stationary bike, are you a hands-on rider? Meaning, do you actually use the handlebars? My bike has like fixed kind of handlebars. Sometimes I will prop on them. Most of the time I don't. I'm just kind of like to ride, and my nose is itching. Sorry, guys. But yeah, most of the time I just kind of like to freestyle it, you know. What? And but yeah. So how's everyone liking the cold weather we're having, at least at night? Don't know where you are, but where I'm at in the southeastern United States, we're having cold nights most of the nights. We have most of this winter, but during the day, a lot of days, it kind of warms up. Like today, we pretty much got up to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and yeah, so it's big swings. I mean, we're supposed to be down, I think, in the 20s tonight again, but yeah, so and last night we got down to like 22 degrees. This morning when I got up, I checked the temperature, 22 degrees. You know, it was cold, but anyway. So, yeah, so I'm curious. What do you guys think of the AI generated music that I put on this channel? I guess that's kind of part of the reason I wanted to do this video, is to kind of talk while I'm exercising and get some opinions. Find out what everybody thinks of what I'm doing, what everyone would like to see me do, what everyone doesn't like to see me do, and kind of shape the channel going forward based on that. Do you guys like the music, or would you rather see more stuff like this? More off the cuff, kind of unscripted live well, they're not live because I'm not live streaming, but kind of off the cuff, kind of just me talking about stuff. So, yeah, let me know. And yeah, so curious. What does everyone have planned in the coming months? I know for most of us, the economy is kind of bad. We're kind of trying to make the most of things for the least amount of money possible because, yeah, we have to. But I'm curious, do you have travel plans coming up? Do you like to travel? And yeah, basically, if you haven't noticed, I'm kind of trying to come up with topics and hopefully get some conversations going down in the comments. By the way, if you haven't already done so, please like and comment on this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, you know what to do. Click that subscribe button. Ring that bell, please. It helps. It really does. Your boy needs help. I mean, you know what I mean? It's tough. And seriously, I would really like to turn this channel into something more than what it is, more than just a hobby. But I'm really searching for direction right now as to what to do with this channel. So, yeah, you guys let me know. And let's talk about it down in those comments. So, I'm also curious, who else watching this has your own YouTube channel? I know some of my subscribers do, many don't. That's okay. I mean, everybody technically has a channel if you have a YouTube account, but a lot of people don't really do anything with their channel, and that's cool. I mean, it's yours. You know, do your thing. As the old song used to go, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. But yeah. So we're in 2026 now, and I'm curious, what are your plans and goals for this year? The world is kind of crazy, but we're all trying to keep moving and keep life going on because, well, it has to. We get one shot, one go round on this thing, and we got to make the best of it possible. So, yeah. So, what are your plans in 2026? I know we're several days into it now, but, you know, it's never too late to plan your future, to have goals and aspirations. That's a good thing. It's a healthy thing. It challenges you to strive for better, I believe. And yeah, I don't do New Year's resolutions. Resolutions don't work. No one sticks to them, at least not most people. So I just say goals. So I'm curious, what are your goals for 2026 or the remainder thereof from this point moving forward? Anyway, yeah, so back on the subject of the music that I do. I'm curious, if you haven't noticed, most of my music that I do is kind of a very wide-ranging genre of styles and ideas because it's very much spur of the moment kind of thing. I mean, I do write every song that you see posted to my channel. I write the words to 100% of the time. However, I don't really spend a lot of time on a lot of them because honestly, I just kind of have these random ideas and I'll sit down, jot them down, or at least the base idea for the song, and then I'll work from there. So, I've written all kinds of songs and from a wide ranging number of genres and styles. And so, what's your favorite? What's your favorite style of music? Not just my music, but any music. So, yeah. So, I guess, guys, I won't bore you too much. Most of you know I'm kind of out there by now, so yeah. um, anyway, I don't mean out there. I mean like kind of. I don't know. I'm wandering for thoughts tonight for some reason. So I'm going to cut it off here, but I look forward to reading your comments. I look forward to finding out what you think, what you want to see moving forward. Let me know. I am always interested. Always love to hear from the viewers. So whenever possible. And it's hard to get, I'll be honest, it's hard to get subscribers and commenters. So I'm hoping, trying to do both. Until next time, guys, technically Leonard, I can't talk. I'm out.